Hello. Um, yes, you're most welcome, Maria. Tracy, Manuel, and everyone. I think we can really get started today. So, okay, I think I can share. So today, let me share my screen. So is my screen visible? A thumbs up or something to show that you can see my screen.
Yes, it's visible.
All right, thank you. So for a couple of days, I've been working on hackathon platform, so called hackafrica.io. And yes, I think it can now enter into the beta testing version. So this is the platform. It's loading. Please note everything we need, to adjust. Mobile view, if you don't see the buttons, I think some buttons here are not seen, whether we should remove some parts. So yes, this is it. And here, as you can see, it shows build, compete, innovate, join the most exciting hackathons to showcase. So this is the front page. There's a login here, there's a search. This is Hackafrica. So, and also if you want to contribute, you're more than welcome. You can also create the initial hackathons that builders can work on, and yes, as we test it, let's have our products being built. So you can click on view all hackathons or hackathon page, where it will take you to the hackathon page. And this button that is not visible is the button for someone to participate. So if you are a hackathon bounty hunter or somebody wants to participate in hackathon, you can click on participate, or you can go here to log in and choose if you want to host a hackathon or you want to be a bounty hunter. So as soon as I click on participate, it will check if I'm logged in or not. So let me click on participate. So I have login and I can register. Hopefully we can get something to put here. You could suggest something, and you can also be part of the implementers of such capabilities. So here let me put name Kakooza and Kaxviani1 at gmail.com. Password is and then roles. So here on the role, you can choose whether you are a hackathon participant or an admin. Yeah, a minute. Okay. So here, if I choose hackathon participant, there is a register button. So it's kind of white. Use already exists, so that means I've already used this email. Someone can suggest an email. Let me check if there is some email I can use from Discord.
Just a question, please.
Yes.
Are you recording?
Yes, I think I'm recording. And thank you so much for the inquiry. Yeah, Yeah, so here I think I can use Michael Boite. So Boite. So Boite at Gmail, user role, hackathon participant, register. And then as soon as I register, I'm taken to the page to submit my build for that hackathon. So it was the first hackathon, and here I can fill in and submit. So far that is the workflow that we have. Really welcome feedback to better this platform and make it global. So if I go back to hackathons, here you can see welcome Boite, log out. I think this button needs to be visible. But in the hackathon that you've chosen, you can now become like a participant. So if I click participate, now I just go to the place to submit. Yeah, so I can also view projects that I've worked on. Since I have no projects, it will show me nothing, but I think we need to have some information here. So profile as well, not yet worked on. You can just welcome Boite. Yes, so I think that's all about the hackathon, Hackafrica platform. So you can find it at hackafrica.io. Play around with it. Your contributions are really welcome. So and we hope you can take it on, push it forward so that people, hackathon organizers, can start really giving us some bounties, however small they are, for people to try them out on the platform. So if somebody is a bounty organizer, log out, can come here and register. So name I can say Boyos, email boyos at gmail.com. So I think there should be more checks. You can also note down the checks that you would want to be implemented, and that feedback would really be valuable. Maybe what you think should be done as soon as possible. Yes. So when you log in as a hackathon organizer, of course you'll see the hackathons, but here the create hackathon button will be on, and so on create hackathons, you come $30 in bounty, build on Lisk. Description: this bounty is for those building a use case on top of Lisk mainnet or Lisk blockchain. Starting date, today is 25th, and ending date could be 30th, or let's take it for 1 week first. Rules: be innovative, and prizes $30. So hackathon image, of course, choose it is sponsored by C3. So we are uploading, and as the image is uploading, here image uploading. So after it uploads, it will show the C3 image, and here you will say create hackathon. So after creating hackathon, then it can be shown on the front page right here. I think it should be the most recent, so that now others who are bounty hunting or are hunting for hackathons can come and participate. So that's all I had for today, and that's what we've been working on. I've been working on for the past few days, and I think I will continue working on this as we refine the platform. Some buttons are not clear, but yeah, this is the core of the product. So we have $30 in bounty by C3 to build on disk. This is amazing. All right. Have a great, yeah, thank you so much. Any feedback? I think I should stop sharing.
Yeah, I think that's an amazing project. I think it will perfectly represent Africa in so many spaces, technology. But my question is, do you have a mechanism for restricting how many people can register as administrators on the application, just to avoid overloading the database with unnecessary registrants in capacities they won't maintain or be able to take responsibility of?
I think that's a good question. So it's something that really I'm thinking about. One is, I think we need to have some sort of super user. That could be probably some admin from Hackafrica. And also I'm really thinking of what should we base on to make sure that somebody does not just register as a hackathon organizer, and how to ensure that those people, yeah, it is still a question how to ensure that people don't impersonate. For example, somebody could put a hackathon and then doesn't pay out. So really, that's a great concern. If you have any solutions, if you have any suggestions on how to curb that and how to ensure that, I'm more than welcome to know about it.
Okay, my suggestions are two levels. The first I was thinking about is maybe you could put a barrier in terms of, like, you raise the entry level to being an administrator. Perhaps there could be some kind of subscription, maybe a one-time subscription that if someone is really willing to take on a role of administrator or hackathon host on the platform, they're willing to take that, to make that contribute to that, to make that commitment. It may not have to be a lot of money, it could even be $10, but I can tell you for sure $10 is a lot of money to someone who is trying to play games and just trying to test things, unless they have a reason to really test the platform. But $10 could really mean something. Could be a wonderful criteria to sieve out the people that are really serious about being hosts of hackathons on the platform. And then the second is that if and I'm saying this because I was once in a group where people were masquerading as investors, and all they wanted was ideas of people that was presenting their ideas. They never paid us for the ideas that we presented to them. And I'm very sure some of those ideas have been used into implementing projects, not just in Africa, but even all over the country. I won't mention the name of the group, it was on Telegram. So, because of that, I think my second suggestion would be that when a hackathon is hosted, you do some kind of evaluation. Like you don't let it go live by simply the person posting it. You have some kind of evaluation process to confirm if it is worth going on live for people to actually participate in it. Because I believe it does affect the credibility of the platform if people participate in a hackathon, the code base is delivered to the host, but they don't pay out. They don't fulfill the promise they made to the participants. I think it does affect the platform. Essentially, it does affect the platform. So I think it would be good for there to be an evaluation process.
All right, those are really great suggestions. I think the second one could be really good. Probably there should be maybe some sort of approval from a super from all the creators of the platform, that is us. For hackathon to go live, maybe we have to do some initial checks and get affirmation. That's really a great suggestion, and I think that functionality is highly required. Um, yeah, thank you so much. Probably there is really an issue with paying hackathon prizes, and yeah, people with money, like you have to be careful every step of the way. Um, so thank you so much, really. I also was thinking of things like an escrow where if somebody um, says they have put up a $30 bounty, that money is put in some sort of escrow, and it is a proof that this bounty is going to it will be has been disbursed. Yeah, there's also really other mechanisms like how does the platform make money, because hosting must be paid and maintenance and things like that. So that's a great concern. Thank you. And hello.
Yes, me have a question about whether the hackathon will be group-based presentation. I don't know if it's me that has noticed that feature, but okay, whether the hackathon will be group-based or specifically self-organized.
I've not understood what that means. Like the participants.
Yeah, the participants. I don't know if you have already that by okay, like if a team form up, they're just called the hackathon, or simply or specifically to the self-organized participant.
Okay. So the only feature that is there is as you are handing in your hackathon, you can add members who are contributors to the hackathon. Yeah, so that feature is there. For example, you could participate as a group or as an individual. Any other feedback?
Yeah, you talked about a business model because, of course, there are running expenses for that platform to be maintained. So I think um, having a standard percentage of all remunerations for participants as prizes for winning hackathons, you could take a percentage from that, and yeah, maybe also think about a subscription model for the hackathon hosts. Otherwise, for a project like this, there's not a very definite business model. That's my suggestion.
All right. Thank you so much for the suggestion.
Sorry, maybe the other thing I forgot to say is you could actually set up a fund, some kind of coffers where people could contribute to the cause of enabling Africa participate in home-owned hackathons.
Actually, that's also a great suggestion because most of these hackathons, even those we see on Dora Hacks or somewhere, we see these sort of entities or individuals have really come up, put resources together to enable builders, get into the ecosystem, like to incentivize builders to build. So I think it could be a very good culture if we can have a fund, if we can maybe probably put up a fund where entities in Africa that would want to support such a cause, bring builders into the ecosystem, could contribute and also could see how their funds are being spent through these hackathons, how many participated, which projects. So that's a great suggestion. I'll be excited to to discuss it better. Probably could it be that we need some sort of another entire super user system whereby there is some sort of what do you call it? For example, when people attend the hackathon, there's some sort of statistics that can be shown and the projects that have been built, and then people can see which projects received what, so that we encourage also this sort of fund where Africans self-fund their own builders to build the infrastructure that is really beneficial to Africa as a whole. So thank you. It is really a good idea. I had not really thought about. I have some vague idea on creating, it's called analytics, some analytics platform. Because I know one of the biggest disadvantages or one of our own sort of weakness is accountability. So this is really on top of my head, but I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Um, any other suggestions, Tracy? So if there are no more suggestions, I would really want to thank each and every one of us. Let's keep building. If you're willing to help out on editing, creating these videos, I think we have really a lot of videos. I stopped. I think I've spent over a full week without touching any video, so your support will be really appreciated. Thank you so much. Have a great time.